Hello, this is Gürkan. Welcome to another training session. If you remember, previously we mentioned about Web API to access into system, into Capturefast. You can easily send documents into Capturefast to be captured, and then you can take the document ID, and then you can receive the entire data in XML or JSON format. Today, we will be talking about the connectors. Previous training, we mentioned how to design a document, new document type into the system in our previous videos. This time, we will be focusing on one of the most important connectors. Here you can see the document types section, and I will open one of those. Directly go to, not directly, let's go the steps first. You can see this is the first definition, and I decided to skip verification because of the digital PDF. Let's go to the field definition. You can see we already defined all the fields previously, and the destination. Here, these are the connectors. You can easily send the document and the extracted data by an email. So when you type your email or anybody's email address here, the system automatically sends the extracted file or data into this system. Let's try it first. I will type my email address. So these are the definition files. The system is asking, do you want to embed the extracted data into email body? No or yes. Some applications do not want to read the attachment file. That's why they ask the mail in the body. I will keep the mail body as an XML file because I just want to send the extracted data in JSON file format here. And I don't need image because I already have that image. The extracted data is going to be attached as the JSON format. Please be careful. This structure is just a text file, or I mean, not a file, a text part in the message body, while the extracted data is an attachment in the JSON file. I don't want to set any file name. I just keep it default and go to the next. That's it. Now let's upload a document and see the result. Okay, here, sorry, this is the Postman. Here, and I will upload a file. And let's use this one, upload. Okay, we uploaded. Let's see what's happening in the document section. You can see the document is captured. Probably the system is now processing, and the processing section is done. The step now it's transfer processing. In this step, the system is preparing the files and the transfer modules. Let's refresh it again. Probably it is already transferred. Yes, it is transferred. Let's see what will happen when we receive the email, because we defined an email address. My email is here. So let's go and search it. Okay, receive the file here. You can see, as I mentioned, you can see the extracted data as in the message body as an XML file. As I said before, some systems cannot use the attachment. That's why I just decided to show you the XML file structure in the message body. But the data is also in the JSON file. Here you can see I am going to open it. Okay, you can see the extracted data is in the message body. You can easily see all the data in JSON file format. Okay, I just want to show you how easy to define a destination point. And email is the simplest, but not the safest one. That's why I just want to show you the first email. Then we will switch to web service, which is the most important part. This is some kind of API, and you will see that how easy using that web service. As you see, we have a lot of connectors here, and there's another video session on Pipedrive and on Box. But now today's topic is web service. Okay, it shouldn't be an email. It's going to be an URL address. Okay, when I click the web service, you can see the interface is very similar to Postman. That's why the Postman is here. You can see the method is here, the URL, the system is asking the URL, and the parameters, authorization, headers, body are here. And when I go to our destination, you can see it's very similar to Postman. The method is here. You can select post here and the URL here, the authorization parameters, and these are all supported, or headers, or message body is here. Now, I will show you how easy sending the data to any third party, to any web service. First of all, I'm going to use a URL to do so. This is, we have a test web service in the system. This is the result display of that test web service. When I refresh, the system is just displays the last three requests, and you can see the response request here. It is none. They're all none because I just want to try all of them here. These are all empty ones. I will show you. Just copy this one and add another one here. I will type the exact web service here. Just a moment. I need to find the web service. It is here. Look at that. This is the web service URL. When I click on it, the system says, okay. In other words, the system calls that web service. This is our web service. I'm just going to copy it and paste the URL here. Okay. Now the message body, we can easily add any parameter here. Let's use the form, and I just want to send the extracted data. I can add here. As you remember, I always use the same document, which is the emergency medical form, and we have the student name on the form, student name. When I type this one, the system adds a line, and it is typed a string. And when I click in it, the system displays, you remember this one in box demonstration, you can select any file, or I mean, you can select any available data coming from Capturefast. And the page one, these are the fields. You can see the student name is here, the student name. When I add the student name, when I map the student name to student name, the system is going to send the data with this parameter. These are the responses, and you can use the system use. If the HTTP status is just okay, then the system reports the transfer done. But you can add different conditions. For example, the HTTP status is okay, but the response must contain or equal to some other information, or some details that could be a content item can contain or equal to some other values, so you can easily log the information coming from the system. I will keep it as HTTP status okay. So let's see what will happen when we process a document with student name. Just switching to next one. As you remember, I'm going to refresh these, and the last three records here, and the last one is on top. You can see it's none. The system didn't process anything. Let's upload the same document. Okay. I uploaded. Let's see the documents, what's going on in the documents. The document is in Captured. When I refresh, the processing is still in Captured. The processing is not that started yet. Okay, transfer done, already processed and transferred done. Let's go to web service application. You see, I'm going to refresh and we will see the last request here on the top. I refreshed. Okay, you can see the data, the student name as Doruk is here. The system processed and the document, there is the name in student name and it is processed. So let's go back and see some other options in web service integration here. Okay, as you see here, you can easily add every field into the system, but we have some other easier way to do so. In the message body, let's delete this one. And the form data, when we click form data, when we click the row, we can click to edit and we can ask the sample content here, this button. When we click on it, the system will automatically produce a base JSON structure and almost every information included in the system, including the fields we did together during the design time. You don't have to worry about the rest of the information. And when I click OK, you can see almost every detail is in the table populated here, and you can easily map the Capturefast field on the right side. But now I just want to edit it again, and some informations. These are very long and unique informations. This is the unique ID in Capturefast. This is the document ID in Capturefast, and the document input date, year, month, or day, and the source of reference in what kind of source, API or web application or mobile application, and who captured, who verified. They are all automatically added, and I just want to delete all of them. Just want to keep the extracted data from the document. Let's keep it OK and save it. Oh, sorry, the system is asking to map some fields, and the address is address, allergies are allergies, birthday. So I'm gonna skip some of them. These three is okay. So let's go to next step and start sending. So let's send a document into this template. Now I'm gonna upload different one so we can see. Okay, let's go to document section and follow up the document. It is in captured. Transfer pending. Transfer done. Okay, let's call this test application again. When I refresh, you can see the previous one is still there in the second box, but the final request is automatically published. You can see the web service request here. All the extracted information are in the fields. Remember, we just mapped the address, allergies, and birthday. These three are here. We have another option. Some of our clients are asking us, okay, we don't want to waste time, or we don't want to define a structure. Just send us the entire JSON format into a simple web service field. Okay, let's do it together. Oh, not in the edit, sorry, in the destination. Now this time, I am not going to select row, but I just want to add only one single key in the form data. I will just add that JSON data. This is only one single field as string format, but the output is not going to be selected those fields, but we have a common data formats here. You can see the XML data or JSON data or image file in PDF, TIF, or some other information. They are all coming from Capturefast internal fields. I will just select the JSON data, and I'm not defining anything else. You can see everything is here. I will go to next and upload another document. Okay, let's use the first one again and upload the system and follow the process. Okay, it's transfer pending and it is transferred. Here, refreshing the web service test output. Okay, the first one was Doric single parameter, remember, and the other one is JSON format. We added fields for the body. You can see only these three is mapped, but the final one is only one single JSON file format. We just added a JSON data field in the system. Here, JSON data, and all the extracted data as a JSON format in that field. You can see all of them are here. You see each one is the student name, Jackson, the confidence level, and the coordinate in the page. Okay, last name, Storm, birthday, that one. So second grade, state, everything is here. You can see this is one single JSON file. So you can easily use that JSON data to populate into your third-party system. This is how easy using a connector, the web service connector. And as you see, no coding. You don't need to add anything in the line of code, and everything is automatically done by the system. So let's try a response and let's see the output session final in the end. You can see when you go to the documents, you can easily see all of them, the transfer done. When you see the history, you can see when the document is sent, processed, and transferred, and all transfers are done. Let's see the logging mechanism if you update something here. I'm going to keep it as this, but I will add a different response, and I am asking the system in the response, the system must contain no error, because let's say that your third-party web service just sending no error if the system is responding without any error. That's why I just added a value as no error. Let's see what will happen. I know that our web service does not return the no error value, and then the system must log that the system sent an error code. By the way, let's update and add more definition. Not only an error, let's say no error 101. Okay, so let's do it a little bit complicated. Okay, upload the document. Even if Capturefast process everything, and even if Capturefast sends the data perfectly, there is a condition. The web service, this web service does not respond any information as the no error 101. So our system, Capturefast, is going to log as error. Let's see. I'm going to refresh, and our final data is populated here, and the response is not extracted. It doesn't contains any no error code. And let's see what will we see. Okay, you can see that in the document output, the status is transfer error. Why? As I said before, the web service response do not include no error 101. That's why the system decided to add log. Of course, I'm not gonna show you I didn't do this just to show you the transfer error. We have a logging mechanism, and you can easily check the document section to see the error code. You can see the error is here. When I click, you can take the response error. Okay, why? Because when you see the system responds perfectly, but when you go to your definition, you will see that the response does not include any information as you type there. See you, talk to you in another video session.